Hello there guys, I'm Wesonator88 here, back again with some more Hunter Call the Wild. So as you know, I just need to make sure that I'm actually live, which I should be. Yep, there we are, I am live. Fantastic. So yes, we are back, and yeah, for anyone who doesn't know or didn't watch the last episode, we kind of would have completed Leighton if we didn't have a problem with it. Mostly we couldn't call in a coyote for the area for Leighton. So the last mission on Leighton that we had to do, we can't complete. So we've obviously come over to Hirschfelden, which we're now at. And yeah, we've got a few missions done, obviously, in the last episode. And obviously I went to go back to Leighton because we had to obviously restart the map, or restart the game. We ran into a bug. Yeah. Couldn't do anything about that bug. Started a new game again. Still couldn't do anything about it. So I had to reinstall the game. Still couldn't do anything about the bug. Moved along a bit to do a bit of hunting, thinking maybe it will sort itself out, even though I already tried. I then get a game error. Yeah, I lost the file. And even when I did start a new game, I still had the same bug. No idea what bloody hell was going on with it. So I had to delete all my saves, sadly, and then download an old save that I had before we started the series. So the few things that we got during the start of the series, I've lost, like the majestic fallow, or whitetail. No, whitetail. Yeah, whitetail. It wasn't fallow. We lost the, what was it, the Firebolt female Roosevelt elk, and was it the diamond great one, diamond Mr. Black. So we only lost like 3 animals. So yeah, I've had to quickly redo. Well, I restarted, had to redo everything. I checked quite a few different ways and a few different times because obviously, from what I know, the ground blind numbers were supposed to be the same. I tried with an alt account, still the same. So maybe they've changed this where it's supposed to be 2 and a 3. No idea. But yeah, so I finally sorted out the bug technically on late, which wouldn't go for some stupid reason. So yeah, we've had to do a restart of a restart of a restart of so many restarts. So I quickly caught up to where we were last, from the last episode. So obviously we've got a harvest, 2 fallow deer down with a 243, which we already have on us, and earn a gold score or higher. And obviously we've got to still do the harvest 2 fallow deer at the cornfields, which we are actually next to, believe it or not. Let me just make sure I get that one active, because getting the one's going to make no difference. So, yes, I am going to try and get through Leighton as quick as I possibly can, though it's going to take me a bit of time. When I get the last mission, it won't take me too long. But when I do finally get to the last mission, and obviously I need to make sure I have, or was it late nights with the wild dogs, or with the dogs left, I'll get that mission done, and it will be more of a case of, we are going to sneak. Instead of being a, oh no, we have to try and hope that something's within range to call it into the area. I'm not gonna lie, that's a huge pain in the rear end. Why have it as a sneak mission when you've got to call something in? Anyway, so yes, I just thought I'd let you guys know, just in case we go back to the hunting lodge, why I might be missing a few of the trophies if you've been watching this series, season so far. So yeah, I am quite annoyed about that. I have no idea what caused the bug or the issue, but like I say, when I went back to Leighton, it just had the last mission we had, and it just bugged all the way through every time I went and thought, right, I'll do a new save, do a new save, you know, restart the game, try get everything cleared, you know, verifying the files that I can on the console. And it was still like, oh no, you still have this. I'm like, how? How is this still a thing in the game? So, yeah. And there's no point me saving the save file. Well, there's no point me saving it and then trying it because it'd probably do the same thing again. And there is a gold. You are in the field. Didn't mean to accidentally spook you, but if you slow down a bit, I might be able to get a decent shot. I want to see if there's any more around here. Road here at least. Well, no, you're definitely going to be gold. And there should be fallow up that end of the field as well. Just kind of surprised I actually spooked you, though. That's the issue. Let's get... Honestly, let me try and get a good angle on you, but... I'm not going to guarantee that, am I? Nope. That was the hit. As long as it isn't a bad hit, we should have that fallow go down. I hope. But yeah, anyway, so we should have fallow in the fields around here from 6 till 10. Technically about bloody 8. They don't turn up till. Well, they haven't for me anyway. So yeah, we're going to hopefully get these hunts done today, or most of the hunts we can do on Hirschfelden. And hope for the best. I'm not going to lie, I've been banging my head against a brick wall all yesterday trying to sort out my whole freaking problem of game. Oh dear, and I'm dreading when they bring out the new map, because I know it's just going to break my game even more. And that was a bad shot. Bad shot. Great. Well, I still got some fallow to shoot anyway. If I can get a good shot next time, I might be better off. Anyway, we need to shoot 2 fallow in the fields. It's not going to be easy if I've now spooked them all off, to be honest. Oh dear. Alright, what have we got? Red Fox. Not really worried about you, because that's not the mission. I don't see the fallow. Okay, I'll rephrase that. I don't see a male fallow. That's just main call. That's alright, I'm not worried about you. Geese again. Why is a male fallow around here? God damn it. I'm gonna have to get more of the field over here. Take me a moment to sort myself out. Nuts. Yeah, okay. Geese again. Just need to get up this way a bit more. Once I've got the angle on the fallow, I should be able to shoot them without any issue, or at least shoot one of them anyway. Hopefully there's a male up here. No, before I start the stream there was. What the hell is going on? Oh, my game hates me. It really does. Come on, fella, where are you? Yes, again. Why is there no male fella? Has the male just gone invisible or something? What's that? Oh, great. Oh, there's one anyway. That'll be one when it goes down, hopefully. There's the one that's highlighted. Good. Went down. And the other. Actually, split them all off anyway. Right. Don't get me wrong, sometimes we can get a high-end free, which could make gold, but we're looking more for force for the gold. And as long as we actually get a good enough shot, which for this one we should have, to be honest. So, whereabouts did you go down? I know I've already got the need zone. I'm pretty sure you only hopped along here a few times and that was it. Yeah, man. Where are you? Where did you go? Where are you hiding? There you are. Pick you up. Just hitting along, to be honest. A bit off the gold area.
You got one? Great. Don't forget to harvest it. Then on to another.
Thanks. So it is kind of weird that, I'll say, last stream when we actually shot one, and we just got the same message. You know, we hit it in this area. I know it was in this area somewhere. It should have counted as being in, but it didn't, and it's like, weird. Now, I want to get that rock, so we got that out and get the extra bit of experience. Right. There's no need around here. Good. And has any of the others come back in just yet? To be honest, I'm going to say no. There isn't really many other fella that come into the area. So what we're going to do, I drink from 10 till 1, so it could go down to where they drink. Then it's not really till about 11ish. Catch 22 was catch 22. Damned if I do, and damned if I don't. I really need to stop bringing us. There's a road here over that end. Where you have just gone now. There you are. Okay. So Where do I want to try and go? Oh, that's a road here. Female though. Doesn't help. Doesn't help with whatever I'm trying to do. Can't get that one done. Can't get that one done because we ain't got any fallow here at the minute. Best option. Try and get the lookouts, I guess. It's not a bad idea. Especially when we'll turn around and go, it's also not a great idea either. Like, oh, shut up. Oh yeah. Just to let you know, that little marker down there, and I wanted to go and double check. Yeah, it doesn't exist. It's an invisible item. It's a glitch in the game. Kind of like what I had with Leighton Lake, where there was two markers out there and marker out there. It's a non-existent item. So yeah, they've screwed up their game. Wait, what is that? That is a fallow. Kind of surprised it's that close to me actually at the minute. And I should put some spray on. We've just been standing there for the last few minutes. Actually... Okay, let's see how we get. And hello to Gaz. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, where did I just see the fella? Oh, they love doing disappearing acts on me. Where did I just see it? They weren't too far. If I'm going bloody balmy, or the game's messing with me. Don't say I missed it. You're kidding me. I have a feeling I hit that before it fully ran. Can't say that I hit that before I did hit it. Good. Oh, good. We've got this side mission done. Sorry, I thought I completely missed the shot. Though I'm pretty sure I hit it on the other side. Pretty sure I hit it on its right side, not on its left. Why do I feel like the deer doesn't really have a tail? So that looks kind of weird.
There you go. Another one. I'll let Zomer know. This should calm his nerves.
Oh, maybe not.
Well, it seems someone is making new friends. I just had a chat with Robert Zomer, and he was very pleased with how you took care of the fallow deer in his cornfields. You know, Zomer is a real enthusiast of special equipment hunting. Bow hunting is one of his passions. As a thank you for your work, he wants to invite you to partake in his favorite pastime. He's challenging you to hunt a red fox using a bow. I think it's some kind of rite of passage.
Okay, so I need to go over here, take a picture of a fallow by the ocean. And that's not a hard one to do. As usual, he's preset for that mission. Don't even have to get that close. Just get to a certain point, aim, take the photo, and that's it. Right, the other one is a £60 bow I'm going to need. Questionable. I'm not going to lie. Do I even have the money for the bow? I do have money for the bow. And I can get 2 lots in, I guess. Alright, weapons. So far we don't need the pistol, we don't need the shotgun. So, bow. Let's get
Hi
rid
there.
of the...
Gerlinde sends her regards for your help with the fallow deer. She was wondering if you could help out with another photo for her book. It seems you did a great job with the last one. This
Okay.
time, she wants a picture of a fallow deer with Königsberg Lake in the background. I'd recommend southeastern Petersheim for it. The vistas are great, and you often see fallow deer around there. This is the area I was talking about. You'll be able to get a great shot of Königsberg Lake here. It's hard to miss, since it's one of the largest lakes in Central Europe, and the second deepest.
It doesn't really look like a... That's a freaking lake, I'm kind of surprised.
Gerlinde wants a fairly detailed shot, so make sure you're not too far away.
I mean, make sure I'm not too far away. You don't care if I'm too far away. Why don't you just zoom in and take a photo? Because literally, it's just going to be in that corner over there somewhere. What do I do? Unless they've changed it. Rabbits? Yeah, I thought as much. What we got over there? Thank pheasants. Oh dear. It's fine. Right. Now we should. This one's pretty simple to get done anyway. Let's get over here, get around here. Should be a fellow there. No. Where is it? That's a red deer. Oh wait, where's your fallow? What happened to the fallow that's usually over here? Did they change how it spawns or something? Stupid. Wait, what? Right, take a photo of a fallow deer with lake in the background. Wait, since when did they change this? I'm sorry, but when did they change this mission up? The hell? When did they change this? Oh my god. Every time, even if it was at the wrong time, you come to this lake, you just look there, and you just take a photo. And now they've actually changed it. Why are you tormenting me, red deer? You're not what I'm after. Are you kidding me? Did they seriously change this mission as well? You gotta be kidding me. Let me say, no, this is a simple one. Yeah, I was wrong. So am I gonna have to wait till they frickin' turn up for drink times now, or do they just move it somewhere? Because this seems kind of weird that there's no fallow here. It literally, like I say, before, you'd literally just have a fallow around here drinking. And now it's like they've moved it. They seriously decided to go, it's alright, you'll get fallows in this area, just take a picture when you're here. You sods, you've changed, haven't you? Right, so it's got to be in this end. Because this is supposed to be the area it always spawns in, and I'm actually shocked they've changed that. That is weird. And of course, the whole term "don't break what's," well, don't fix what isn't broken comes to a term with certain missions, and it's getting worse and worse. Don't fix what isn't broken, devs, and they just go ahead and change it. And then they break the game even more. Typical. Okay, so simple mission, which is I go here, I take the photo, I go and do whatever I need. It's basically just gone down the freaking drain. Great, so even that footage, well, that old footage is now incorrect. Though technically if I got down to the area around the time that they drink, it shouldn't be too bad. But still, every time I've done it, go down to the lake, take a photo, be gone. I'm going to have to wait till they actually start to drink then. Hopefully find one in the area. Which means I've got to wait basically an hour in-game time for them to be here. Great. Shoot. I'm not great with bows, so I've got to deal with a freaking red fox. Oh, what level is that? It's a 7. Okay. Okay. Alright. Not gonna lie, I was kind of actually hoping for that to be a 9, but yay me. Let's see. There isn't actually many males in that group. Like what, 2 I can definitely say? So there's the difficulty 4 and the difficulty 7. I'm not seeing any other male. That's actually not bad, actually. Just 2 males out of the whole lot. No, I was wrong. There's 3. See if I can get whatever number that out on this. Come on. Come on. And a 5. Doesn't help, but that's beside the point. Oh, nuts. And hello, Tomato. Hi, what are you grinding? I'm actually just doing the main story and side missions. No perks, no skill points, no DLC content. As long as I can help it. There is an exception, like maybe the ammo for the bow, because I'm not grinding for 3,200 experience right off the bat just to be able to use a bolt, which might be able to bring down a moose or, I don't know, a bison, because the level 4 actually get the arrows are a bit too bloody high. So, yeah, I've already done most of Leighton, though I ran into a freaking huge bug. because apparently they don't want to let coyotes spawn at a certain location. Well, the bloody lakes. And yeah, it's kind of had to restart because there's no way of calling them in because they're just too far out for me to be able to get them called in. And I don't have to try and spend hours to resort the coyotes, so they changed their drink location because I noticed that once I destroyed a whole, pack of coyotes or group of them, it decided to send them over 800 meters for a spawn location, which meant I couldn't find out where the respawns were. Yay me. We did find a few, tried to move them back, but they just never turned up. And it's like, we're going to go over here instead. It's like, yay, thanks, game. So yeah, I couldn't get the very, very last mission because, one, the coyotes were way too far out of the area. Two, they changed the range for the electric caller for trying to bring them in because it used to be 500 meters. Oh no, we've put it down to 200. Great. Now, don't get me wrong, I could have used the feeders, though I'm not sure what their ranges are, but it's like, it's kind of... Don't get me wrong, I don't mind putting a mulligan, maybe on a caller, but, yeah, no. So, for me, Leighton was just a big and total failure for the last mission because there's nothing I could do to bring the coyote in, so I had to restart. Unfortunately, the game got bugged after hitting restart or say new game. Went back to Leighton at the end of the last stream. You'll notice that there's a bug. The mission was beforehand, house coyote around this lake. You've got to be sneaky. Well, sneaky means you sneak up on it. Luring a coyote into an area to shoot one isn't being sneaky. So, kind of peeved about that. So I had to restart again, off camera, to see if I could get it unbugged. Couldn't. It was just completely bugged. Then I had game error file, and I was like, just get rid of the save. Just get rid of the save. Reinstalled an old save, and I was like, right. Let's see what I can do. So I've had to try and catch up to where I was. So I've got to redo all of Leighton Lake's missions and side missions and leave late nights with the dogs because that's the only way I can get, I think it's Valis or whatever her name is, or her name is. The only way I can get the last mission done for them on the sides is leaving that mission. So I can actually sneak and get a bow shot within 30 frickin' meters around that annoying lake. It's a pain. It's a huge pain. So, yeah. So, like I say, I'm going to redo all the missions that we've already done on stream. Off camera. Get to the last mission. And literally be like, haha! Then I can move on. But Leighton just... And why is this still not here yet? It's because it's not time for them to be here. Great. Let me go back over there. I'll try... Well, even if I walk back in, it makes no bloody difference. I'll get it. I'll get that at some point. So yeah. What I'm mostly trying to do is main missions, side missions. Again, with none of the skills, none of the perks, and hopefully without the DLC. Like I say, there is an exception to the rule, the bow. When it comes to having the 7, 8, and 9 difficulty for the animals, I'm allowed to get the tracer rounds. Because, like I say, if not, it's like, what was it, 3,200 experience from using the bow. It's like, why? It's not like they turn around and go, haha, you could just use difficulty 1 and 2 arrows. Or the game arrows only. And then you've got to, grind for the next one and then grind again. it's a pain. So, yeah. So, like I said, the exception to the rule about DLC stuff is the tracer arrows for the bow, because you guys ain't gonna watch me bang my head against a brick wall trying to get the shots with an arrow. Well, shots with a bow. Oh, yay. Still pheasants over there. I'm surprised they've changed this mission. Come to said lake. Yeah, take a picture of a fellow with the lake in the background. Actually, I used to get down to here, look to your right, see the fellow, take the picture, done. And now it just seems like they've decided, oh no, instead of having that fellow right there, which usually is on that space there, it's like they've gone, well, fellow do turn up down here, we're going to remove the whole aspect of auto spawn of a fallow to definitely be here when it's strange. I don't know why they changed this mission, which is really annoying because some people might take forever. It's like others it might not be, but and now I've got to kind of wait till they turn up, which is going to be even more annoying because some. Right, what other mission we got? House 2 fallow. Can't really do that till they're at the drinking area. Right, travel to Spreeberg. Is that Spreeberg? I think it is. House 1 fox down with a 6-pound bow. Well, we've got the 6-pound bonus. And that's the area. Right, and I'm not good with bows. Okay, I could go up to there. Well, we could go there, up to there. Get that area revealed. Hopefully by the time we've got that done, fallow should be down here. I guess that could be an answer for it. Oh,
Red foxes have excellent eyesight, and their hearing is almost as good, so if you're stalking it, make sure to sneak up behind it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Zomel is well known in the hunting community, and he's made more than a few friends in the outfitting sector. They often ask him to test out new products to endorse them, so you'll always see him with some new gadget.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's kind of funny that he's... Great. Can't even freaking spot the bloody thing before anything else. Great, thanks for that game. Well, you sound annoyed. I'm not annoyed. I'm fuming. Oh, it is annoying. If I can spot it, I'm fine. If I don't spot it, I'm annoyed. Sorry, I'm yawning a lot today. I only just woke up. Oh, dear. I think I did spend ages trying to sort myself out with this game. No matter what I tried, I was just trying to get around the bloody bug. Well, I say get around the bug, but trying to myself so I can actually play this game without there being an issue. Difficulty 5, not really worried about. Oh dear. As the term goes, when it rains, it bloody pours. Really should have brought the fox caller. Oh, okay, there was a tree there, that's why. I felt like I was moving a bit weirdly. I don't see it. What do you mean? Oh, hello, yeah. Oh, there's a difficulty 4. Bye, fellow. Yeah, I'm not too worried. I should shoot it, but it's like, Actually, is it a specific area I need to do it from? No, just any. Okay, let's just put a 2, 4, 3. We'll find another one, don't worry. And yes, technically I do want to just harvest the fox when it's drinking, because to me it'd be a bit easier. I'll be like, well, how? Well, one, it would be bloody drinking. And 2, it would be drinking. And reason 3, because it would be blasted drinking. No, it just means it'll be in a spot where I know I should be able to see it a bit easier, but not going to guarantee it's going to work. Well, I say work. So it's not going to be 100% guaranteed that it will be going down. Huh. I just realised something. That looks exactly like the castle that they've put on Scotland. But the one on the Scotland map is actually fully sorted. Wait a minute, it almost is. Exactly this. Well, I'll say it's not fully the same, but it looks almost the same in parts. The on the Scotland one is a bit bigger. That's what she didn't say. Some parts of it looks exactly the same. Anyway. Yeah, really? Oh yes, we're going to reveal the area. A small amount. Yeah, that makes sense. There's nothing even in this area. It's like, yeah, here's a small amount of it. Stupid. Right. It's got me a little bit concerned about this one. Trying to remember where I got this one. I'm pretty sure it was mostly the drink time I did this one for, to be honest. Wouldn't surprise me. Let me double check the map. What's drink time? 10 till 1. Technically speaking, they should now be at their location to drink. Or they should be drinking. So I can get this mission done. So there might be a change of location-ish. Which, again, going to be kind of weird. Didn't expect them to change the mission. Which would then beg the question, when did they change the mission? Somebody like, why are you arguing with it? because they've changed the dang mission. Fine, I can understand them changing the start of the mission a bit. You know, I'm not going to disagree with that. You know, they should make it a little bit different at the start. They don't make it be moved, so it makes more sense. Instead of you initial spawn, oh look, it's there, shoot, and then get through the little steps. Yeah, move up to the side, do the shot, fine. But then going around changing all the other missions is just... Yeah, you can't get up there. There you go, now you can. But, oh dear. They just make it worse before they make it better. Again, they just fix something that doesn't need fixing. Which really doesn't help. Alright. Any fallow around here? Oh. Why have I got no fallow around here? Shush you. Do I have to go back to my menu and back into the game? Don't want to, but I might have to, because I need to double check to see if this fallow's been bugged out. I can only drink from 10 to whenever. I'd have to go down here to try and get the next fallow drink time if they're not actually coming here. Which again, yeah, I'm gonna do a check, because that to me does not seem normal. To me, that seems like this is a bug. And if there is another bug, I'm going to be annoyed for my whole entire series. Because then it'll just make me want to go, well, instead of me doing this whole entire mission malarkey now, I might as well just reinstall my previous playthrough. Well, reinstall my previous save before I restart the whole entire lot. Which technically I could do if I completed every single map, to be honest. Then anything that I'd do a hunt or grind with would be gone. Kind of the downside to it all. I'll think about it. Alright, so let's get back down here and we're going to check to our right to see if that fallow is there or not. Because if it's not in its place, then they've definitely changed the mission. If it is in its place on that little island, like it usually is, or used to be, then there was a bug. And so far, it has definitely been changed. Great. Why would you do this to me, devs? Why? Because I have no fallow. Crap. Okay, they've changed this. I feel really bad because obviously I've got videos from before where it's like, just come here. Don't need to worry about the time. If you want to make it a bit easier, you know, come here around this time because that's when they drink. Take the photo, be done. Yeah, great. There's always a spawn happening there. There's always a spawn. It would be at the right. It always... It'd only activate when you had the mission. Well, it'd only activate when you had the mission, because it would be there. once the picture was done, I would just move on to wherever I had to go back to, or where I had to go. But then again, most people shot it, but it's weird. Nuts. Shoot. Okay, game devs, why did you change it? It just makes no sense to me why they changed it. I need a drink. I've got no drink. Oh dear. Right, anyway. No, I need to keep to the series, so I've got to do what I can do. Absolutely bloody painful. Saying that, didn't Parque Fernando's going to take forever? Getting a diamond of each. It's going to be a nightmare. Not going to lie, that's going to be a nightmare. What the frick? Alright, come on. Follow. Where are you? Come out, wherever you are. Hey! I found a diamond. Yeah, initial spawn. Great. It's not really the answer I'm looking for. Didn't expect to find an initial spawn of a diamond though. That's hilarious. Let's try and get a lot closer. Take a photo, then I can try and get a shot on it as well. I'm not very going to need to keep the diamond anyway. I have plenty of fallow diamonds. My sieve is actually a bit better than what I've got, but usually we have to be, I think it's 150 minutes though. It's not really in a good place because that's the lake and yeah, the fire's right there. Really doesn't help the situation. That wasn't the 5. What was the 5? You gotta be kidding me, I can't see the 5. That's not handy at all. Oh, that's just terrible. Shoot. Okay, the lake's not in the background. Okay, so where did the 5 go? That's the 4. That's the 3. Where the hell did the 5 go? Get your rear end over here. Wherever the 5's gone, I have no idea. Should have tried making the shot earlier. Which was my own fault. Come on. As soon as they mess around with this bloody... If they hadn't messed around with this mission, everything would be bloody fine. Oh no, we're going to change the mission. Meh, 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 meh. Seriously? There's the 5. Now I've got to try and get a good angle so I can get the picture and then shoot the bloody 5. Great. Well, just in bloody case. Because at least then I can at least get one of them done. And yeah, I'll have to make sure I use that gun. The 243. Alright. Yeah, as long as it doesn't really move too much, I should be fine. What is the matter? There it is. Let's wait till we get past this rock a bit more. Right.
Great photo. That'll do it for sure. Do you know who Dr. Bandari is? He's heard of you, at least. From Gerlinda, I wager. Bandari is a biologist and works for the European Bison Advisory Organization. They've been working on introducing the bison to Central Europe with much success.
Oh, yeah.
The population has thrived, but progress has been hampered recently by a disease of some sort. Bondati was wondering if you could help him get a blood sample from a diseased bison in Tichenau. The organization would compensate you for your efforts, of course.
I can, but you're gonna have to wait till I've shot this difficult spot, because I know someone's going to go, shoot the diamond, where shoot it? Get the diamonds. I'm like, yeah, okay. Plus, there's a bit of part of me that's like, no, just shoot it. I know someone's like, but why'd you got the polymer tips? Because I haven't got, well, I don't think I've got to level for polymers yet. Or I haven't had shot enough to have polymers. At least it's gone down, so that's going to be vital. Right. Where did you run off to? Hello, fellow. Where did you go? Oh, God, don't say it's done what I think it's done. Set your ass in the water. No? No, he went this way. Okay. Would say diamond a troll, but I think it's diamond. Yay, it is. Yay, long shot. People go like, you don't sound too happy. It's a fallow. I've got plenty. There's a chocolate though. You know, I'll put it in the saved area. And I'll check on the trophy rating to see what's good or bad about it. For some reason, I don't remember them having that much of a bushy tail on the back, to be honest, but maybe it's just me. Anyway, that's at least a 1 of the 2 goals we need. Alright, what's the other bit? Soma. Travel to all the way over there. That's a long walk, I'm not gonna lie. But a long walk is what I'm gonna have to do because we need to go and get the blood samples. So I have a choice. One, I start from over here, which people are going to say, where's why? Because lookout point. Someone's going to go, but where's? You could use the ATV. Technically, on Steam, or people who play on PC, it's classed as DLC. On console, it didn't cost me a single bloody penny, but yeah, it's kind of a catch-22. Plus, if I just use an ATV to get around everywhere, yeah, kind of beats the point of it, really. Plus, it's not really much of a challenge if it's too easy. So, yeah. Some people are like, oh, but how's it a challenge? Well, if you're not using skills, or skill points, or you're not using your perks, because you don't really bloody need them, to be honest. For some people, it's a bit too much of a challenge to even do anything. Then if you're trying to do it, if it's not map or DLC, and avoid it. You know, once I've completed the map and got the missions done, it's fine for me to use the DLC stuff for that map because it's completed. But yeah, I'm not going to use perks or skill points unless it's specific. You know, if I had to do a Great One grind, there are going to be certain animals I do need to use some perks and skills if I want to refine, you know, a Great One grind. Not gonna lie. But when doing the game itself, you don't really need perks and skill points for anything. And if someone goes, oh, you've got a skill issue because you missed, I'm like, it's just natural skill. Somebody's having to use skill points or perks to get a shot done. It's like, you're the ones with the skill issue because you can't do it without a perk or a skill point. I'm trying to avoid... No, I'm not trying to avoid shooting anything. I'm just trying to see if I can spawn anything that's going to be decent enough to shoot. Well, I'm saying decent enough to shoot. It means I can get the missions done. Don't get me wrong, yes, if I was going to start shooting fallow, I'd almost want to do a counter really at the same time. I'm not doing a fucking counter. I really need to avoid doing a counter. Yeah, I really don't want to start shooting a load of animals that I don't want to do. Just in case I start doing another grind at some point. That'll be fun. Another great one grind. God damn it. This is where somebody will go, so which one do you want to do? It's like, none. Don't get me wrong, it'll be interesting to do another grind anyway. But not going to really do any great one grinds till I've completed all the maps that I have. And yes, we have the new one that comes out soon. Well, that's going to be fun. I'm still wondering how it's going to break the game. What it's going to, when they update the game and they bring out the new map, what it's going to bloody break. Because every time they brought out a new map, it breaks the game. Every bloody time, without fail. Oh dear. Well, that was bloody quick. It got from here to over there. That was quick for that to get over there. Okay, it's definitely a different one. That is definitely not the same. Though the coloration was the same, what fur type was, but they're both different. And my phone has stopped on working on its chatter. Thank you for all. Is it purple? Yeah, it's that type of thing. Okay, it's fine. I'm not too worried. Anyway, right. Guys, stop dawdling, get to the location so we can get more of the lookout, so we can see what's going around the map. It's a 3, that's not good enough. It's another 3, not good enough. Why? Why is it, when I did this on Sunday, or when I last streamed this, I had females with the groups. Now I've come down around here, I've down to sort out everything from the game being buggy as anything by deleting the whole entire lot of save files and then re-downloading my previous playthrough, having to uninstall the game, reinstall the game, and then when I restarted the new game and came here, there's no females with the groups. I don't even have the fellow that was over just there. The game hates me. I swear it does. Oh yeah, bug out a save, that was absolutely perfectly fine. I'm just annoyed. I just want them to fix their goddamn game so it's not buggy anymore. Right, you, what you got? Not the greatest, not the greatest. And the other rabbit. Right there. And the other rabbit. Really, just you? Fleeing, okay. I'll give you a pump, I'll just do a jump as well. Kind of weird that it still actually gets the response from half the time. It's weird. Proved it quite a lot of times way back when. Haven't got a caller for a rabbit, just hop. We're like, wait, what? But yeah, you usually get a response when you hop. They usually just respond with a warning pump, but someone will be like, oh, but if you're just walking, yeah, if you're just walking, sometimes they won't. They might just give you a warning pump now and again. Still a few jumps, I actually responded back a lot quicker. Oh, great. We have the spotting frickin' bug. Great. I spot an animal and it decides to do that glitch. Great. There we go. Should have got rid of it the first time. Sorry, it's just a bug. It happens now and again. You just do what I do, just hit it for the menu and it should get rid of it. At least it wasn't worse, but it's like, baha, it's staying up permanently. It's like, god damn it. Alright. Come on, reveal the whole area for me, and I'm gonna have annoyance to get up there now. Oh, why? God damn it. Great. I've got to walk almost all the way around to the other side. Fantastic. Wait a minute, I just realised I forgot to pick up the frickin' tent back from the cornfield. Damn it. Really? Come on. Come on. Come on. Just mount and get it up here. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Aha. So, like, how do you expect to get up any higher? I don't. I just hope for the frickin' best. No. No. Stop slip sliding. Come on. Up. Up. Yeah. And yes, I do realise I could just go the normal way around and it'll be a lot quicker. Not gonna lie. Sometimes this can also be very handy. Aha. Shoot. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Get your fat ass up there. Come on. Character's got a fat ass. Seriously? Seriously? Are you kidding me? I should have just walked around at this point. You. 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 Jump that. Missed it. Oh, for frick's sakes, come on. Come on. No, that probably took longer than what it should have. Going down the easy is the easy part, though. Oh, dear. Yay. Right, what we got? Oh, look. There's a frickin' house there. Yeah, why not? Some like, huh? Like, hey, at least I didn't have to double back myself as much as I am. Should have gone all the way around. I would have had to double back myself. And then I'd be even more annoyed. And yeah, I kind of thought there might have been a place there as well, so. I didn't want to worry about it too much, right? That's the point. So we got. Oh, great. It's difficult to say what I'm going to do because I'm not 100% certain. It's easier if I just go over to try and deal with the bison problem. Because almost literally Go here, go here, go here, go here, go here, go here, and go here, and then you're done. Ish. But when it comes to other parts, it's like a little bit more tricky. Well, some bird ones are a little bit more tricky because it's red fox. Never easy. And again, it's a bloody red fox. They want me to use a bow. I don't do well with a bow. Regardless if I were to use skill points or perks, I'm still not good with a bow in this game. Crossbow, yes, but crossbow's more of a DLC, so yeah. Not happening. Alright. I have a slight sneaky suspicion. Actually, we'll do a check. That's 1 point, we'll say 1.5. Yes, I'm going to fast travel over to there because it's going to save me a little bit. I think it's going to save me only a little bit of distance. We'll soon see. Because no, we'll just fast travel back to the other side. People are like, but you just wasted time fast traveling back. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a little bit closer. 1.25, basically. So, yeah, saved a little bit of travelling. Not a lot. I know, so I was like, wow, you just fast travel just to go there to then, what, you're going to go over there? Where's afterwards? But, yeah. So we'll grab that. I'm pretty sure there's... Is it down there? There's the outpost? What's that one? It's the outpost. I think it's there. If I'm not mistaken, it's that one. I don't remember what one's there, though. What is that one there? I have no idea. But yeah. I don't think that's an outpost. It's part of the story. I don't recall, to be honest. I know there's obviously the lookout there. There's the outpost that's there, which can be handy. Is there an antler in this shed? No. Could I walk up that? No. Which is kind of annoying. People are like, why do you want to walk up a set of ladders? It's on a slope. It should be possible. It's ladders, not steps. Then again, there's game mechanics as well, so it is what it bloody is, to be honest. Alright, let's get ourselves all the way over to the other side. Let's get this stuff sorted. Oh dearie me. Right. Now someone's like, but you're not really doing much hunting. No, because I'm trying to get things unlocked. And I'm still trying to figure out what... I still need to go and get them to at some point. Don't get me wrong, yeah, running to get some bits done isn't a bad thing, but sometimes it can take a little bit more time to sort out. Road deer? Road deer. I swear people would have probably thought I said roadhouse then. Road deer? Road deer. Don't know how it sounds anything like roadhouse, but apart from me just saying it then, really. Roadhouse. Oh god, I remember the Family Guy version of them doing that episode. That was funny. Yeah, just the two. Come on, you, let's get over here. That's what if I could. Oh, yeah, literally could have just used an ATV with them, but yeah, could have. still classed as DLC content. Some like, oh no, it's not a black. Like it's Steam, it is. Which is really weird that they. Some of the stuff that, from what I remember, used to be free on, well, the Steam version of the game, now costs, and it's like, really? Oh, you want to use the shooting range? You've got to pay for it. It's like, what? You know, for people on console like myself, you know, I'm glad that the shooting range isn't DLC content. You know, I'm glad that the ATV isn't really classed as DLC content, or they don't have to pay for it. But it's kind of weird that on PC page they do have to pay for it, but then sometimes the stuff on PC is actually cheaper than the console. And it does look like there's more DLC on PC than there is on console. Which again is still weird, but I guess it's kind of compromised though. Ah yes, you get this for cheaper, but then there's more DLC. Consoles pay a bit more, but you just get certain things, you know, added as part of the game. I say it's only the odd few things, but yeah, it makes me kind of question their sanity on that one. Yeah, that makes me question my own bloody sanity. Oh dear. I am really worried about what they're going to have break when they put out the new map. People can be like, where's you complaining about it still? Like, wouldn't you? Every time you buy a DLC, the map just crashes or it breaks the game. And people are like, but isn't that now a standard for most games? We're like, no, it shouldn't be. You know, you get a game, it shouldn't be broken as anything. Now, don't get me wrong, early access games on like PC, yeah, fine. It is in the title, early access. You know, people beta test games, understandable. Full release game, not an exception. Oh look, we've gone full release for this game. Oh, but it's still broken. It's the Bethesda standards. People are like, what do you mean? Every time Bethesda brings out a game, it's broken as anything. It doesn't work properly. And it never gets fixed with Bethesda. Which is technically a Bethesda standard. But then you compare it to like Rockstar. Now yes, Rockstar put their GTA on hold. Oh, I'm not saying on hold. They put it back a year to make sure their game actually works. And every time Rockstar brought their game out, there might be the odd one or two minor bug, or none at all. It's a lot more stable than the half the stuff that is usually going, oh, our game works. Broken as anything. Oh, well, we can patch it in the future. Why not make sure the game bloody works properly? You know, sorry devs for Hunter call a while, but you know, you've had the game out long enough, and you've had DLCs out long enough, and yet you're still not able to fix half your bloody problems. I just blame Bethesda. Plus, not everyone in the world actually has the internet when it comes to their games. I don't know. It's just stupid. Oh, there is a house there as well. Oh, alright. I was wrong. I just couldn't remember what there was. I didn't think there was an actual outpost there, but okay. Well, head to that one, and then head to there, and get this bison, which is around there somewhere, and we'll go from there, I guess. I know I can hear someone screaming in the background going, just get an ATV, where's to just drive there? What if I see something I want to shoot at? Gonna spook it off before I can usually notice it. Oh, but it'll get the missions done quicker. still, it's kind of classed as DLC. But you're not on PC. What the hell? Oh, great. I'm stuck a bit. No, I'm not. I'm just taking the mick out myself at the same time I get stuck. There we go. Anyway, but yeah, fine. I'm on console, I'm not on PC, you know. But I want to try and keep things, you know, as if I was, even if I'm not. Shouldn't really be one rule for one rule for another. Should be basically the bloody same, to be honest. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm actually surprised I actually took 4 damage there. I shouldn't have frickin' messed myself up on that one. It's fine. It was going to happen at some point. And hello to Hammer. What are you even doing? Missions. Well, the main mission. Well, story mission. Side missions. Obviously exploring the map. No skills. No perks at all. Preferably no DLC content. Apart from I will use the tracer arrows for the bow because the difficulty 5, 8 and 9, 7, 8 and 9s, you have to do like 3,500 experience. So that's an exception to the rule for the tracer. Only on that one. Until I actually unlock the arrows, because I didn't want people to wait for me to actually go around shooting with a bow, considering how bad I am at using a bow, until I could get certain missions done. And yes, I've got to avoid basically as much as DLC content as I can. Now don't get me wrong, if I went to, say, Tiawara, oh, you unlock this gun. Yes, I can use that gun for the missions, because it's, you know, mainly located with that map. You know, if I went to the Savannah, oh, you've got to use a Nitro Express. Well, obviously for the mission, I need to use the Nitro Express. You know, that is location related. I'm trying to get the word in my brain where I might say it. So yeah, now once I complete the whole map, I can use whatever. You know, I could use feeders, the electric cooler. I was going to have an exception to the rule for the electric cooler for Leighton. But they changed the range of the electric cooler. It used to be 500 frickin' meters. Great when you have to try and get the coyote in for the last mission for, was it Valis mission number 10, when the coyotes are more than 200 meters, because lo and behold, you have the actual cooler and it's only 200 meters, and the coyotes want to be like over 250 meters away from the actual location, because, oh look, we're not going to allow coyotes to drink at this one location where you're supposed to sneak up on coyotes. Then how can the mission be called Sneak Up on a Coyote? You're having to lure the coyotes into an area to shoot it. It's not sneaking. That is called luring. There is a huge difference, devs. Oh, it really annoys me, that mission. So yes, I had to restart my game again. Partly because the game bugged out. And because for me to get the mission done, I have to have... What was it? Nights with the dogs or something like that. Because you can't really do the Leighton Lake mission without having that one still there for number 10. It's a pain. You know, you're on the story mission. Oh, look, you need to kill 2 coyotes in this one area. Great. We're not going to allow the coyotes to spawn in that area to actually drink, or we're not going to allow them to drink at that location, but we're going to allow 2 to be, or maybe 3 to be glitched in that location for that mission only. And afterwards, they don't go back there. Ever. It's stupid. I know someone's going to go, wow, you really hate them for that. Yeah, because it's ridiculous. I mean, if you're going to give a person a mission or a side mission, and it's got to be within a certain area, and you're saying it's got to be to do with sneaking, then make sure the animal will actually be there, or can be there, or can be at that location. Not go, oh, we're going to throw you in this end of the map. You know, it's like turn around going, all right, we're going to have a mission. You've got to come over to this spot and shoot, I don't know, a bison. A bison at this top end of the map. Now, obviously, I know they do come up around here anyway. But say bison couldn't come up around here at all. But they want you to shoot a bison there. How? How is that possible? It just wouldn't be possible. It's just stupid. No, don't make people have a mission which they can't possibly do. Oh, well, you've got to go around and shoot animals on your map. Right. So beforehand, where, I don't know, I'd shoot a coyote, destroy the need zone, it would move 400 meters to a different spot. Perfectly fine. Not a problem. Not turn around and go, oh, you now shoot a coyote, destroy its need zone, it's going to go to wherever it wants to now instead. It's going to do like a red fox and go over 800 meters in the opposite direction or wherever it feels like going. No, that is not what coyotes are supposed to do. They're not like red foxes. It's just... They've messed things up. They keep trying to fix things which aren't broken, and they don't fix bugs which are actually in the game. Oh, we're going to fix this. You don't need to fix that. Oh, well, the game's not supposed to work like this. What about the other bugs which are actually broken? You're going to fix them? Oh, no, we're just going to take our sweet-ass time and take over 5 years to maybe fix one. It's ridiculous. I know someone's going to be like, Wes, you're really complaining about it. But yeah, I am. Are you doing a Great One? I will do Great One grinds once, obviously, I complete a map. Or complete the map. So I would be doing maybe a Great One grind on Leighton. But because I couldn't do the last mission on Leighton, because the annoying thing, I'm not. Because I would have gone, right, you know, Tuesdays would be me doing the missions on the maps. Sundays being a Great One grind, which I do, but lo and behold, Leighton wants to be completely bugged and I can't complete it off. Yeah. So I'm trying to get through it, and then I might bring Great One grinds, or, you know, have one day where it's like, and the other days like, people vote for what I actually try and hunt on the map that I'm hunting. As long as I've got them complete, I'm not worried about you. Can we see a tour of your trophy lodge? Are you playing a console? It's still trophies. Don't get me wrong. I've only kept a few of the mission ones anyway. But it's like you can. Okay, I'll give you an example of a trophy which is supposed to not give what it does give. Mr. Black on Leighton, he's supposed to be a guaranteed troll. Okay? I'll let you take that in for a moment. A guaranteed troll, because they used to, you know, people, there was a glitch where he could be a Great One. Yeah, I think there might be a way, which I am going to bloody test, that you can actually get him to be a Great One again. And people are like, wait, what? And I'm like, I think. I'm not saying I know. I'm saying I think, because he was, and this is over a year ago, he was always supposed to be a guaranteed troll, no matter what. But somehow, during one of my streams, he wasn't a troll. He was actually a diamond. So I've got to get things sorted out and test. Because I was going to leave it for what other people would try and test, but it seems I've had to restart my whole entire Leighton lot again because the game had glitched out. I'm going to test to see if I can make him be a Great One. Is that cheaty? Yes, it damn well is. Is it going to be funny that, you know, they made a patch to fix the whole thing that he could be a Great One? I'm going to laugh my bloody ass off if I can actually make him a Great One. I'll be like, haha, you can still do it. I'm also going to test to see if I can get, you know, the wild boars on this map, which is from side missions and a main mission. I'm going to see if I can make them into a Great One wild boars. People are like, wait, isn't that... Yes. Because I know how much Bethesda like to drag their bloody feet fixing their main bloody game at the minute. I'm going to do it. Will I keep them in an area? Yeah. Will I accept that I got them legitimately? Technically, yes. But at least I didn't actually, go around modding or cheating the game. It'll be something that I'm like, this is what I got. They're in this corner. I don't really care. Do I accept them as something that I got, from doing a grind? No. It's something I've got because I found a way to get them in the game? Yeah. Because it's the natural game. The amount of time the bloody game pisses me off. I'm not surprised I'm going to do it. I don't recommend doing it, but I just want to see if I can. And no, I don't support people modding games on that lot. It irritates the hell out of me. I can't stand it. But I'm going to see if you can still, get Mr. Black to be a great one. I'm going to see if I can get the 2 boards on this map that can be diamond. See if I can make them be a great one. Because of game mechanics itself. Again, it's more testing than seeing if we can on the live stream. I have great ones. I've done great one grinds. I've got a great one black bear. Took about 120-ish hours. Or was it 150? It was one of the two. Let's say 150 hours. No, 120? It's one of the two. Technically, I would have had 2, but because I had someone here who was helping me with part of my grinds, though, technically they didn't really help as much. But they were during, the collab series that I've got. It was near their birthday, and they hadn't had a great one. I decided to let them have the second great one bear that I did. I have a great one fallow, hooded. I have a great one whitetail, uncommon rack, I think it is. I don't really know what the type of rack types there are. And I have a great one birch moose with, I don't know, the cone wrap, conish. I don't know what the bloody rack is for the bloody moose, but yeah, I've got 4. Did I trade to do the foxes when they came out? Yes. Do I like the fact of how they respawn and they travel over 800 meters on the map? No. I'm fine with having to kill the main female. I understand that, but the respawn distance is ridiculous. Stupid. Have I tried the pheasants? No, because that's when they decided to change. Oh, look, we're going to change the tents. Actually, technically, I think the tents were fixed a bit before. No, they'll fix, I think, around the same time. Ish. Near enough. Which just meant, people on consoles have more of a difficult time doing a grind, especially when it comes to frickin' stuff like pheasants and that lot. Now, don't get me wrong. People on PC, yes, you guys have the advantage. You can go into a location, spawn, haha, bang, because your loading speed is a lot quicker than the console. Oh, look, a console player goes over there. Nope. It's going to be gone. It's ridiculous. Or they made the distance for the spook radius more on consoles than on PC. Fact, even though the devs don't want to admit that, even when you do prove it to them, how many bloody times? Well, I say prove it to them, they don't really bloody listen. It goes in one ear and out the other because they prefer to listen to their PC players because, oh, we're only a PC game. Well, no, because you have it on console. You're both. Oh, but we only developed this on PC. Well, every game's developed on bloody PC. How else are you going to develop a console game? On a console? Going to be difficult when you don't have a mouse and keyboard. And someone's going to go, Wes, you're really ranting today. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I am. Don't mean to. It's just parts of the game has been annoying me. And obviously, the devs just don't really. Don't get me wrong. It's a good game. Yes, they have fixed bugs in the past. Just part of me just feels like they're just dragging their feet half the time when it comes to fixing them. You know, it's like the whole tent thing. No one knew that the reason why, you know... Well, no one knew, even back then, that the tents weren't actually supposed to work the way they did. I think that has been... Oh, you know, the tents are broken. That was fine. Don't fix what isn't broken. No, technically they had to fix it because it was broken. To their standard, it was broken. But it was in the core mechanic and it was in the core game for over 5 years. Why fix it? I'm pretty sure it was over 5 years before they fixed it. It's like... It was a mechanic that people liked. It was a mechanic that actually people were fine with. But no. And they just make it unfair, you know. PC players could be 180 meters away. Console players, 250 plus. It's ridiculous. No. No, I'm thinking crazy for doing a file grind on Hirsch. That was Hirsch. Yeah. Hell, I know I did the Silver Ridge Peaks for the Great One Black Bear. I did the grind for the moose on Medfed. I did the fallow deer on Tiawara, and I did the whitetail on Leighton. Now, yes, I probably went for the easier grind locations because of the respawns for them. Don't get me wrong. And obviously I did my Great One Black Bear grind before they changed the time for the Great One Black Bears. I prefer them when they drank at night. It made it a lot easier. People are like, ow! It's nice! At least you ain't got to shoot between that and, you know, the freaking elk on Tiawara. And actually made things fit within the, you know, the time slot. You know, at least you've only got one animal drinking at this location at each time. Oh no, we're now going to have a big gap where nothing drinks. Why? They'll probably change it back again at some point. But like, oh no, we're going to have the bears now drink during this time. It's like, okay. Why change it in the first place? You know, it used to be the bears would drink in the morning, then they changed it to they drink at night, which I thought was absolutely fine. Then they changed it back to where they drink in the morning. It's like, so is it going to be in 2 years you're going to change it back to where they drink at night time because you decide, nah, night times were a lot easier and a lot better for people? Footage-wise, yeah, daytime's a lot better. But habit of, you know, doing things, I think it was a lot better for them to be at night time when that, you know, each location had its own time split up for what drinks. At least you can always guarantee that when you go to a lake, there is something always drinking there. Now you just have these big bloody gaps. Oh dear. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the game. Doesn't mean I'm not going to complain about it. People are going to go, Wes, you're so harsh. Like, yes, I bloody am. At least I'm only complaining because I enjoy the game and I think they could do better. But I've played quite a lot of games in my life. And it just irritates me when they go, meh. No, don't get me wrong. Yes, I understand that fixing bugs can take a bit of time. But you should really focus and have your priorities straight. Oh, should we fix the, game bugs, or should we bring out DLC content which makes us money? Now, yes, I understand they need to make money. It's a company, after all. How about instead of it taking, we're going to rush anything we can do in 6 months, how about, I don't know, once a year, you have everything to be tested. You can use the other 6 months to test to make sure it doesn't break the game, or you fix the major bugs that come out with it. Not go, we're going to have this game out because we need to have this map out. We've now promised we're going to have it out, one every 6 months. How about this? fix the game. Focus on making sure the game works. It just annoys me. Oh dear. It really does. I'm just passionate, okay? Remember when they had, when they had Rio come out, it literally destroyed, well, I'm not going to say fully destroyed the game, but the game was just so buggy when they...
There's more to see in
brought
Tika
out
now,
Rio.
apart from Bandari's successful bison population. The Rindeland Gorge is a majestic natural landmark, worth a visit.
Oh, that's nice. Let's go over there. You know, I know if I go to a certain part of Rio, I have to be bloody careful because you go to one of the lookout points, you can have missing stairs. And then you're like, how the hell am I supposed to get up there? I can't go up, a place with no stairs. That's ridiculous. Sometimes you have to use, what's it I had to use? Yeah, I had to use a tent to be able to go back to my menu, come back into the game, quickly run up, and hopefully the stairs didn't disappear. Don't get me wrong, there was a few times the stairs disappeared on me trying to get up there. It's like, not again! Back to my menu, back to the game, up, past, yes, got past it, got the...
You should look around for some bison tracks.
The stairs didn't disappear. Got the observation. Right, find the carcass. Oh, wow, the carcass I know is definitely overrated, so I must just head that way. But yeah. I know someone's going to go, where's you're just insane. Yeah, probably am. I think I've got to be more insane for doing long distance shots.
Have you seen the bison yet? Such magnificent creatures. Bandari has worked miracles on the population size.
Okay.
We have to employ hunters like you to ensure it doesn't expand too quickly. You might say we've got a bull market on our hands.
Oh. And people say my puns are bad. They are actually, that's beside the point. Shh. Wait, where is it? It should be... Hey, take a right. But yeah, I remember when Rio came out, the map was buggy. People had dogs, they lost quite a lot of their stuff to do with the dogs at the time. ATVs were buggy as anything. Couldn't play half the game. You couldn't play most of the game because it was that bad. Oh look, there's a 4. So I want to shout, oi, fat ass. Like, why shout fat ass to the boar for? Because it's got a big fat ass. It's a boar. It's boorish. Wait, there's 2 fat asses? Okay. Hey, look. Yay. We didn't shoot it, but that's beside the point. Anyway.
I'll let Bandari know you retrieved a sample for him. Well done.
Well done. My poor bison. I hope we can find the cause of this. Please help me with some more research. Okay. Spot a bison. I don't want to do anything with spotted bison. It's fine. Let's go over this way anyway. But yeah, it's all good. I really should have gone to the shops before I start my stream. I'm feeling thirsty. Oh, I don't have a... I have to sort myself out with a drink later on after the stream. I have to make myself a cup of tea. Oh, cup of tea! Got another nice, lovely cup of tea. Oh, I should have had something to eat beforehand as well. I don't know what I've been going for. An hour, almost 2 hours. It's fine. Alright, so Bison's drink. I think they usually drink around the same time the Red Deer do. I'm just gonna say yes in my head because I want to say no deep down. I don't remember. I also want to say no as well. Is it usually after the road day drink time? Wait, do we have the red deer drink time marked anywhere? I think we do over here. Nope. No, I definitely know we had the drink time marked over here. Red deer, fallow, roe deer. Boar's definitely night time. I think the bison's drink time is now? Wait, you still want me to do it in the same area? Oh, still on the same mission, that's why. Wait a minute, I can't fricking go down to that area to see what their drink time. Actually, no, I can. There's that lake bar. Well, the lake was behind me, I should say. Yay me. Alright. Should have gone there actually to check when the bison were. Then again, I didn't have any warning calls. Ah, my leg. Technically, I usually have had bison behind the top of the... Nope. Right, do we have anywhere else I can check for bison? I've only got that location to already check to see if we've got the drink times there at the minute. Because they're the only things that are going to be within the zone there. I just can't remember one bison drink. I know foxes drink at night. Boars drink at night. I don't remember what time the bison drink. Wait, oh no, didn't I need to do Samba's mission around a certain time in a certain area? Frick, it was as well. If I were to shoot that, it wouldn't make any bloody difference. Great, thanks, team. Nuts. Right, so... Very old, yeah, of course much. Oh, it might be down in that valley. I might be lucky. Doubt it, but might be. Going sprinting, it might. Haha! What malarkey do you want me to do now? I haven't got a gun to shoot. We'll investigate the population and any additional traces of among the bison. ID 3 bison tracks from 3 different bison. Okay. 1. 2. 3. Oh, still the same one. God damn it. Oh, hold on. Tracks. That. I need poop. Yeah, so tracks, need zones, and poop. Give me that poop. Give me that poop. I do that poop. There we go. Right, we would like to investigate the possibility of sterilizing the female bison. Could be easier to harvest at night. Harvest the female bison at night. Great. Fantastic. Now we'll go harvest the bison at night. And without a gun that I can use, because I don't have a gun. Great. Okay, there's the bison I need. I need to... Yeah, I don't have the gun that bullets. Ow. Kind of should have looked out for what I was doing then, but I didn't. Right, let's get this XP. Yay me. Righty-ho, let's go. I need to get these two locations. Because if I'm not mistaken... Oh dear. Roadhouse. Yeah, alright. So, wait, what's that? Difficulty 2. Wait, why is there 2 difficulty 1s? No other mail. And then over there, there's a difficulty 2. Mail. Interesting. Right. I will have to double check on what time. Remember rightly, Red Fox drink midnight till 4. No. No, that doesn't sound right, because Red did drink from 6, isn't it? Yeah. So is it 2 till 6 is when Red Fox drank? Or was it the boar? Can't remember which one drinks first, the boar or the fox. Because usually the drinking habits for at least 4 hours in the game. No, apart from Fowler being an exception on this map. Which again is kind of weird. Wait, why does the fallow drink only up to 1 though? It's weird. And roe deer drink from 2 till 1. Kind of weird. So is it bison that drinks after roe deer? Which I think is the case. And then it goes... I want to say... I know it's nighttime when the boar drink. I just can't remember which one drinks first, if it's the red fox or the boar, or if they drink at the same time. I'll check it, I'm not sure, 100% certain. I think it's the red fox, then it's the boar. Then again, for some reason, I feel like the bison drink early in the morning with the red deer. It's a possibility. But how? Because they can. Which would be wherever red deer isn't, is where bison is. Which is a huge possibility. But then again, don't we have top of the map where they don't drink, or they do drink, or they've got a section where they do and don't drink together? I really don't remember. It's been so long till I actually saw the drink time, so I don't know. I want to say it's more morning time though, because if you go to Silver Ridge Peak, I'm pretty sure the bison drink from the morning, or at the morning time. I don't want to say coyote. I don't want to say red fox drink the exact. No, I think they do-ish. No, I really don't know. But it's kind of weird that fallow deer actually have two different drink times. Yeah, tier wire's drink time, which is 10 till 2. And like this map, 10 till 1. It's like, why two different drink times? Makes no sense. Why not have them the exact same if they're going to be spread out? You know, all bear varieties all drink at the same time, but in all their different maps. Again, weird. Actually, I think it's only fallow that actually have that weird time difference. That weird timing when they drink. I'm pretty sure there's another map where they drink differently as well. Kind of like the same as the hash for that map. I don't remember. Only one way of actually for me to fully know is I actually download my old previous save and then I check, then I'll be like, oh, I've got to do all this work again. Not happening. Nope. Nope. Right, I need to get over here. There's a lot of work to be done. At least we've kind of cleared up the map a bit. A bit. Got a few hunts done. Didn't really get as missions as I liked done, to be honest. Which, yeah, I kind of expect to happen, actually, to be honest. Just because I know how long the missions are taking. But, what I will do is, I was hoping to find another difficulty for fallow. Or 5, really does depend how you want to look at it. Oh no. We have fat asses ahead of us. People are like, why? What for? Kind of like a pig. Fat ass. Not worry about you. Right, so is that actually a bus stuck on that, or is that just, no, it's the bin. It's the shadow from the bin. For some reason I thought there was a wild boar just trying to go that way and it couldn't because it was stuck. So then I realised there was a bin there. Oh no. Quite a lot of summons recently. Interesting. Alright, anyway, so, let's get a bit.
Arnsdorf marks the border between the Rindeland Mountains and the Hirschfelden
Amsterdam.
farmlands. The main attraction here is the Arnsdorf Cave, and we get a lot of spelunkers all year round. Make sure to check it out.
Yeah, you got the whole thing with a frickin' bison over there, haven't you? Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Pretty sure there is one else over there. Yeah, 17. Oh, is that 18? It might be 18. Okay, 18 technically spots I need to check. Yeah, not today. Right, I think I could spend a bit of time rushing around. Where's my 10? There it is. Can we find... No. Do we care? Not really. I know I haven't really done much hunting yet. So that's why we're going to go to over here. We're going to see if we can see a fallow. And we're going to see if we can get blub, blub, blub them. No, it's definitely red deer. Not going to deny that was red deer. I really do need to get my polymer tips, but I need to get rid. I need to really get rid of all my hollow points, to be honest, or soft point, before I get the polymer tips. So wait, why? Because then I just use up everything that I'm not going to need to use. Nadoy. And I'm really going to be struggling with this one, aren't I? Yep. Huh. Hi. Governoid. So, like, what do you mean, kind of? Well, annoyed. Wait a minute, it does take some bloody time to find follow on this game. Now, yeah, using drink zones will be a lot easier, but, you know. Kinda want to try and do some natural, normal hunting in the game. Though, technically, I need more need zones, to be honest, before I can finally go, yeah, we can hunt this, or I can hunt that. Oh, there's difficulty 4 over there. Interesting. Huh. Gonna seem a little bit problematic words, isn't it? Not that it isn't already. Oh look, a difficulty 2 pheasants. Okay. What is the other option that I could have? There isn't one. That's red deer. That's red deer. Gold briar, gold. Difficulty of 4. Trying to figure out what I could do. Oh wait, I could have been trying for the frickin' fox, couldn't I, as well? Oh no, I can't because the fox isn't in this area. Great. Could try waiting at the lake to see what time the red fox turns up. That's why I'd get someone to go, wait, why? Because it would be fun? Ish? It wouldn't, to be honest. Yeah, I might need to do some spotting around of things. Great. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. I really can't think what I want to do. I can't really harvest the bison because I don't have the gun. Because I need at least the class 9. Just go back down here. Let's have a look at what gun we do have. Although we could get hold of. Right. Could get hold of that, but it's only class 4. That one. It's kind of where they need to be at least that much experience before you kind of have them. Oh. Anyway, up to class 8s, which is close but not close enough. That's the 270, 300 canning. Yes, that's yes, that's for DLC, but again, I need a lot more experience when it comes to the canning. Actually, I should really just go for the polish, shouldn't I? DLC completely. I wish there was a filter they could literally use to see what classes. Makes it so much easier. The 300 canning. 303. 338. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's Parque Fernando, if I'm not mistaken. Makes this weapon ideal for large. No, because we don't have bear and moose on Parque Fernando. Is that? I think Parque because it says Ranger Master. I can't think. Not gonna lie, I just can't think. Ooh. 375 DLC stuff again. Again, most of these are, to be honest. The muskets again, DLC. 45 to 70. Coachman. That's not a bad idea, but I need 2,800 points. Might have to go for that one. Still check. Now I chose to do a it's not Sunder pretend, Savannah. That's more like a musket. Yeah, that is. Them ones I'm not sure what that's to do with. I know they're definitely DLC. DLC from the new lot. Black powder is definitely Sunder Patan. If I remember rightly, it's Sunder Patan. Seven millimeters, kind of the one I like to go with, but again, quite a bit of cash and quite a bit of experience. So yeah, we really can't do the Bison missions yet till we get more experience with our rifles. So we need to do them. So bow and that. So if I have that on me, if I can go to there, I need to kind of guess what time the red fox drink. I want to say it's from midnight till 3 or 4. But that won't give us a good time. How long am I going for? There's a catch-22, isn't it? Because I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. I want to say, if I go for 1, give me the time to check. Unless there's nothing bloody there, then I'll be annoyed. So like, why are you using something that doesn't exist on that area? Because I want to check. Could be red fox up from 3 to 6. Or it could be, I don't bloody know, whatever time that they want to be. I can't remember what time is the fox and the boar drink. Pretty sure it's the boar than the fox. That's robe, so that's going to make no difference. Again, if it turns out that I got the time right, which would be fantastic, we try and get a red fox with a bow. It does have to be a red fox, doesn't it? Yeah, highest 1 red fox down with a bow. Don't say that to be within a certain range, just says bow. Let's see. Come on, game. Let me get to the location. Turns out I've got the wrong one there. But never mind. We'll see. We'll see. Is there any red fox? Oh, red fox, are you at the lake this time? Because I have no idea. Ow. Kinda looking promising. Because if they're there... Oh, I say there. It's going to give me an idea that it's there. Ish. Which would be fan-freaking-tastic, which means I need to put that spray up. Actually, I need to make sure I can see that it's there before I put the spray on, because if I put the spray on it, it's not there, but like, that's just a waste. We'll check. We'll see if we can get this bow shot on. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not good at shooting with a bow. No, I do have that. No, I do have the shooting range, so I can actually practice now. It's not a bad thing. Though technically they've only got a certain range, and I can't really shoot 100 meters unless I use perks and skill points, which is stupid. If I remember rightly, I've got yeah. Actually, I don't remember. We can double check in a moment. That might be a good idea. Just go to the shooting range and check. Yeah. Right. When I finally get down there. Why did I think of that song? Like, wait, what? When the moon hits your eye, like a big pizza pie. That's El Mari. Meh, 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 meh. Don't know why that just came in my head for. I just did. I was wrong. It's wild boar that drink down here. What time? Midnight till 3. Great. Well, at least I found out the board time. So does that mean the red fox is free till 6? Interesting. Oh, very interesting. We shall go to war and destroy it. Meh. For some reason I thought it was a boar from me. Well, technically they are. I mean really close because of the noise I had when I was going through that bit. Alright, any other boar. Any other boar. I know I should have gone for the 5. Fine. Alright, looks like I'm not going to get the fox done. Wanted to, I'm just not going to waste time today. And I'm feeling a little bit tired, so... Yes, we didn't do a lot of the missions today. A few. We did quite a lot more on the exploration of things, really, to be honest. Yes, we got, what, a few shots done. And my controller's about to die as well, so that's good timing. So we shot, what, 3, 4 things? 3. We shot 3 things today. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Plus, I need to get some more practice. Well, I need to start getting some practice with the bows anyway. And I couldn't remember what time the fox drank. I'm not wasting time. I'm not going to waste your guys' time with the whole waiting for a fox drink time. Oh dear. Right. As long as the game loads anyway. Yeah. So yeah, when it comes to frickin' shooting, which it's going to be. So I go for 50. Let's see, I'm usually crouch dish. Bottom right. Kind of in the right line-ish, but off of that. So if I have the bow aim for the top, no, back-to-back actual hits. So yeah, the top of that has to hit there, so and it goes to the right slightly. Actually went up and to the right. Interesting. That's still a bit high. So I have to aim about. At least I'm getting kind of in the same spot. So 50. If I aim for the, so imagine the top of my sights. That has to be on the back of the spine for it to go. Right. Jeez. Let you know now. I was going to find there's a head there. Right, so where are these two hitting then? Maybe when I'm practicing, maybe I should use trace around so I can see whereabouts they're landing. That might help. Actually, I wonder if you could... Wait a minute. It's wrong button, sorry, I'm just trying to... There's not anything else. Okay. So it just glitched out. Okay, 100 meters. I'm at number 7, aren't I? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's difficult to tell where to... Because I can't see the other side of it. So much for sway. That was a lot better. Okay, so the... I might not be able to see it. But the notch in the middle of the site is about the 100 meters. So, see that little bit of chalky down there, where the bullet casing is? Bullet. If I can re-get my stamina back long enough. Actually, I should really use that bullet. So, use... I guess that's the tip of that one. Come on, let me get my stamina back so I can point this out way about. I just got to aim for 100 meters then. So, you see the tip of the bullet? That is where the 100 meters is. If I was on PC, I could easily mark this out a lot easier. Oh, there. It's my freaking size because of it all. There's no easy way of freaking marking this on consoles. But, yeah. Okay, so that's about 100 meters. You can't really see your target that well because it kind of does shift to the right a bit, I guess. Did I hit that time? Oh, did I hit the exact same spot again? Oh, that's funny. That was a lot low that time. That went completely off. So I have to have that aimed for basically. Yeah. So the part I was pointing out has to aim for basically the spine of the animal, really. It should go to the right a bit from where I'm aiming. Pretty much. So yeah, I've got the sights. Yeah, okay. I'm more used to that one now. Ish. I'll probably still forget anyway. Right, can I hit this frickin' target? Let's try and aim for that one now. That's a definite hit on that marker there. That's a definite hit. That's a hit. Trying to see where I've got to aim to try and hit 150. Because I think these borders are basically in the way, or I can't shoot past 100. Because it won't allow it. So I can't tell if I'm short. I can't tell. I really can't tell. So you can tell they've hit there. Just can't see when they've gone no further. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, remember the same anyway, 150. Alright, let's go for 250. Basically hitting the target, because I know that's where I need to go. $300. I can't really see that well for that. That's definitely off a bit. You trying to say that's almost bang on? Nope. Come on. I'll do one more chest. Try it. Pretty much. So it goes down a bit. Huh. Usually it had to be 250 and then it stops me. Oh, don't forget I'm using the wrong type of... I'm using the oscilloscope, aren't I? Hmm. There you go. It's about halfway. That was a bit off the high point on that one. That was a little bit on the low side. That was actually... I'm surprised that they didn't hit class as a 10. Oh well. But yeah. Oh, I'm doing a reload. It makes no difference on this one. There you go. So yeah, I'll have to do some more practice with the frickin' bow, and I don't really need to practice so much with the rifle. It's more the bow, but at least I kind of know where my 100 meters is. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be extremely annoying and very difficult to always be done with it. Anyway, right. So yeah, I'll quickly go back to the lodges. Because like I said, we lost a few of the trophies because the game did bug out. And I had to load a previous save. It's good if I even had one, because if not I would have lost absolutely everything. So I'm kind of good I did upload my saves. Well, this before I even restart the series, so I'm kind of good I did have that there just in case. At least that was all most of my trophies. Right. So yeah, the only thing we lost on this lodge was our Diamond Mr. Black, which was actually there. Unfortunately, we lost him. We didn't lose anything else really for this location, so it's kind of good actually. Obviously, all of these is what we've shot on stream. None of these were any of the story mission. So these are all natural diamonds. Oh, I say natural diamonds. Natural hunted diamonds, not story mission diamonds. Which, again, is a bonus. So everything we had done was shot on stream. Well, there's John Season 1 anyway. We'll go to our other location. And now, obviously, there are a few animals that were done on John recordings. I think the only one we have, which is to do with story mission diamonds, is one of the coyotes, which is on a multi-mount, which is fine. And obviously the diamond albino brown bear, if I remember rightly, which is obviously from Medved. But everything else has been whatever. So yeah, it's still got the stubble quail. Oh yeah, it's gone back to my old loadout that I say loadout, the old display I had first place. Oh no! I just remembered. Oh, we lost the albino whitetail. Not whitetail, the albino white hair from when we streamed. Because we shot it on stream. That's a bit annoying. But yeah, we lost the majestic whitetail. I get it right that time. We lost the albino. I'm going to say it's the white-tailed jackrabbit, which was albino. Or it was lucistic, was one of the two. So that was two that we lost. I'm trying to figure out what else I've lost, which... Wait, no. Don't tell me I lost... No, I still have the lucistic grouse, which I did before, which I've got a recording of. Obviously, yes, the white albinos from the story mission. There's gold, so I'm not too worried about that. I do feel kind of annoyed that I have lost a few things. Forgot how I had the old place laid out. I only lost a few things. I'm not too worried about it. It's not like I can't try and find them again at some... Well, a new one at some point and get it that way. And we did have a piebald elk. Do we have any... Do we have a piebald Roosevelt elk already in here? No, so we lost that as well. Now on. That's kind of upsetting. Nice to know the few I did lose. But yeah, everything in this room is basically what mostly shot off camera, or has been in a short. You know, so albino brown bear. No, it's albino, not leucistic. Yeah, I was right the first time. I did say brown bear, albino brown bear. So yeah, that's from the Medved story mission. They were joined off streams and mostly recordings. Obviously, again recording. They had to do the 2 side missions. No, main story and the side mission. I can't remember which one it was. That was during the recording. God damn it, warthog. I think you've seen. I know. I think I've got a shot on both of them too. Can't remember about the feral goat. And I do have some recording of them, or I did, because I did need them at some point, but I can't remember. And that Bison was during a recording. Yeah, because this is the room where I had all recordings mostly. Apart from, like I say, the coyote, which is put with the light brown diamond. The coyote that is put with the ducks. Wait, did I not put... No, favourite C. That one. And obviously the hooded. Great one. So, yeah. Pretty sure it's down this end. At least one of each of the types of moose I have. Yeah, it's this coyote. So the coyote here is from the story mission from Leighton, where you can get the legendary, and it was a 9. Legendary 9, which was a diamond. So that one I put in here because obviously I put ducks with them. Quite a lot of moose. Obviously, yes, the story mission wolves all together. But technically, I kind of would like to try and get a proper diamond one view if it's possible. And why I've got the feral goat there, I do not know. Seems a bit stupid, to be honest. That's fine. Anyway, right. So, yeah, I might have to do a full redesign of how I've got these laid up, but I'm not sure. Maybe. So, yeah, I've got... It's a bit of a mess, to be honest. Yeah, I've got to kind of go around and... I really can't be asked to sort these out again. It's too much work. It was work the first time. But yeah, hopefully I'll try and get some work done off camera for Leighton, so I can be kind of closer to being done with it. Yes, that means my level's going to be up. It's just to try and get my Leighton Lake pretty much to where we were before we had all this bloody disaster from the last stream. So it's going to take a bit of time. Anyway, hopefully everyone has enjoyed today's stream, or episode, depending on how you want to look at it. If you did, please do hit that like button. If you haven't already, but you do keep coming back for more of the content that I do on this channel, I feel like my words just slowed there for some stupid reason. But if you enjoy the content that I do on this channel, please do subscribe. Obviously, if you'd like to know what I'm going to be streaming out for the rest of the week, check my community posts. I updated that latest as Tuesday. Though technically I should have done it today if I was going to change it, but I haven't because I'm not. But if I'm going to change the schedule, the latest is going to be as a Tuesday. If I haven't changed the schedule, just assume whatever I've got posted, obviously as my last schedule, is what I'm going to be streaming. Hopefully. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go off. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully enjoy the rest of your week, your month, your year, special event, special occasion, whatever else going to have, guys. So it's going to be a good night and goodbye from me. Ta-ra! And hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!